And we're back. Blah 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 blah. Uh, 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 oh. Yeah. Let me do this quest that is like really short, and then we'll go to a longer quest. So I guess the title of this episode will be depending on what quest I choose after this one. Yeah. Wee money floating over my head.
You're probably wondering what that smell is, right? There's something wrong with the water. It's usually so fresh and pure, but it's gone completely rancid. What could pollute the water like that? It's not natural. Say, you wouldn't take a look at it for me, would you? I was so looking forward to retirement, but who'd want to buy a stinking inn?
Okay. Yeah. I have kept buying properties off screen, so that's why you'll notice that I'm getting so much gold, like the Temple of Avo, the farm, and so on. What is this thing? Oh, it looked important, but it's not. La 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 la. So we've been here before, but yeah, it's been years and it looks slightly different, but not that much. Unless it looks the same and I just have bad memory. What do we got here? Money! Yeah, silver keys, treasures are just so lame. I mean, I don't know if there's like a big one, like a super amazing best weapon of the whole game thing going on. Let me know in the comments below. Because then if I get a little motivated, maybe I'll go and get the silver keys. Maybe. Ah, I remember. There was this past part where I said, oh, what is this cave for? And now it is revealed. This was what it was all about. Where? I look like RoboCop. No, I look like Rossifon. You guys know who Rossifon is? Yeah. Actually, this helmet looks like a helmet that I saw on a show that I watched as a kid. It was a live action show. It was just this. Oh, whoa! I didn't know I was gonna get there that quickly. There's a troll! So yeah, on this show it was for kids. There were a cast of kids in the show. They had like this like special effects that they look as if they were in a castle or something like that. Like they really weren't. It was all like the green screen on the background thing going on. And they whoa. Basically, the mission was that the kids, one by one, if they failed, they were trapped. Ow! But let me just kill this thing first before I keep talking. This thing is. I don't like how we fight this thing. kill little bugs on his body. I mean, come on. That's lame. Alright. So yeah. There were always like 4 kids or so. Or 5. And then they sit down with the mage, and he told them who dare step forward to conquer the castle and get the evil guy at the end of the road. And the thing is that they couldn't get into the to the rooms without this helmet on that they couldn't see. It looked exactly like this helmet, only that it covered their eyes. The purpose of the helmet was that if they looked inside the castle, they were going to be cursed, so they just had to walk around blind, and their friends who were outside looking at them through like a sphere or something guided him and told him that he needed to step to the left or to the right and so on. And sometimes there were like pits, so if he stepped on the pit, it kind of disappeared, like with those 80s special effects. And it was like, oh, he's gone, now somebody else has to step forward, something like that. And then when, you know, the first kids always failed. It was too hard for all of them to make it, at least for one person to make it all the way to the end without failing. And when they got to the end, about all the clues they gathered from the whole trip to the dark room, they have to learn like this magic word that is the only way to defeat the evil guy. So when the evil guy is like getting close to them, like he's gonna take them down, they say the magic word, he dies. And then the kids get a Nintendo. I mean, that was back then, and that was like the PlayStation 3 of back then, so. And the kids came from the future, so that's why it explains why they get the Nintendo. I'm gonna forget about what the dog is trying to find because she's wasting my time. It was a cool show. I enjoyed it as a kid. I still watch it today on YouTube around, but it's in Spanish. I'll look for the video and I'll put it up on the description box so you guys can go check it out. You're not gonna, if you don't know Spanish, you're not gonna understand what they're saying, but at least you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about. And of course you always envy the kids getting the freaking Nintendo at the end of the show. I never had a Nintendo, that's why I envy them back then. I started off from the Super Nintendo. My pre-Super Nintendo life was all about arcades.
None of us are safe with those slavers.
So many hearts.
You did it! The smell's gone and business is back. I can finally sell this place. Tell you what, I'll give you a friendly discount if you're interested.
Ta-da!
So above us all.
Very short quest.
You make me all warm inside.
You haven't experienced.
So how much is this place?
Don't
Can't see.
worry,
Come on.
You won't be poor forever.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Yeah, let's do Toby. Toby Maguire. I heard he's not gonna be Spider-Man anymore. What a wuss. Gee, if I could be Spider-Man, I'd be thrilled. I'd be like, oh, you don't have to pay me that much. I want to be Spider-Man. Plus, you get to make out with Kristen Dunst, so... yeah.
Gotta take him off your hands.
I don't get actors sometimes. I just heard. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that he just didn't want to do it anymore or something. And I get that it might be a little challenging or tough, but come on.
We must continue our efforts regardless, Sister Beverly.
But they seem so fruitless at times, Brother Toby.
We will transform this lawless town. All it takes is a little faith.
We could use some help too.
You speak the truth, sister. Indeed you do. It is clear that we must cleanse this town of the infamous Silver Serpent.
But how? They're so powerful, and they've stolen so many holy pieces from our temple.
I know, and yet we have to find a way.
I don't know. Sometimes I think we'll never bring peace to this terrible city.
With courage, persistence, and faith, we will do it. We will wash away all evil from this cesspool.
It's a shame that yodeling didn't succeed in changing the hearts of the people in this city, Brother Toby.
We must adapt our methods if we are to save the world, Sister Beverly. Welcome, stranger. You are not a native bloodstoner, are you? And yet, you have no doubt noticed what a corrupt and sinful place it is. I am Toby of T.O.B.Y, the Temple of Benevolent Yokels. I am on a mission to turn this town into as peaceful and rustic a land as Bowerstone or Oakfield. Perhaps you feel at home in this lair of wickedness, but helping the temple could bring you great rewards.
Would be responsible for that stink in the Rook Red Inn.
T.O.B.Y blesses you, my friend. I will tell you of the grave conspiracy that has sunk Bloodstone into the anarchic pit it finds itself in today. But not before you recover the first of the holy pieces needed for the rite of cleansing. It is the mutton of eternal hope. I sense it has been concealed in a house on the waterfront above the tattoo parlor. I could smell its deliciously sacred juices as I passed it yesterday. Now go, and may benevolent yokels guide your hand.
So we gotta help this guy clean the town. This outlaw town of evil. Yeah.
Hooray!
Why are you so cheery, man? Again?
Absolutely incredible.
Ever since I turned you into a husky, all you've been doing is bothering me. Like, oh, hey, there's something over here.
Hello there, Sparrow. Ready for a good time.
So there are like peaceful ways to do this, but since I want to hurry up, I'm gonna do this like hardcore. Like just go in, take it, whatever.
Shall we go somewhere?
I don't care if people get pissed off or something. But I won't have a choice but to defend myself if it comes to that. Alright, we found it. 5 evil points. Boo-hoo.
Pleasure doing business with you.
How about a night
Give me a break.
Gee, can't one be a little bad sometimes? Especially in a town that it doesn't have a law. It's like, whatever. People here make their laws. Here you go, Toby.
Wonderful. You have retrieved the mutton of eternal hope. You are a deserving member of T.O.B.Y. It is time I told you the reason for this city's chaotic state. Forget about Riva. Bloodstone is ruled by a secret organization known as the Silver Serpent. I will tell you more soon, but first, you must recover the second of the stolen holy ritual pieces. It is the Wine of Forgiveness. I sense it is hidden in a nearby house. I see 2 barrels and a cart outside. Turn left when you leave and go up the street.
This guy is asking for very strange items. But if it is what it takes to save this town from its corrupt ways, we have no choice. Ha ha ha. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, open up.
are knocking on my door at this time.
Open up.
Well, if it ain't
Screw it.
Sparrow.
Don't expect that from you. I'm baffled.
Alright, I'm gonna take something, then I'll leave. Cause that's how we roll.
Do that again.
Huh?
I'm happy, and I'm staying that way. Don't care what you do.
Could be upstairs or something. Ugh.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Yeah, not bad.
Here? No.
I'll rip your face
Oh,
off.
whoops.
Knock you
Oh
up.
boy.
Throw away the key. Wouldn't have expected this from you.
Gee, all I needed to do was go upstairs. Now I have enemies.
That's against the law.
Calm down. Look at me, I'm really scary. Run away. Ah, ha, ha. I'm your friend. Look at me, I'm funny. Whatever. Second item on the way. Well, she asked for it. Try and make peace.
Woo!
Excellent. Soon I will be able to perform the ritual and destroy the Silver Serpent gang, thus paving the way for our benevolent yokel crusade. Like the other holy pieces, the next item appears to be a mundane object, yet has remarkable power. It is the sacred pie of kindness. I sense it is being kept in a house next to the boathouse. Just let your nose guide you.
I'm gonna kill you all in your sleep. Wow, you must have a magic comb or something.
I'm
Sorry, I got a text message.
Wow!
Ugh. One sec. Yeah, there are people here anyways.
Don't you try and ignore me. I feel you good bet.
Is it here? Hey, stop looking at me.
Hey, we're all poor now and again.
It's gotta be this thing. Man, put some clothes on. Whoopsie. Lol.
You want blood? Come and get it!
Oh, where is this thing? Now it's downstairs. Move out of the way, man. You're too weak. Ah. Oh, here it is. Ooh, there it is. I guess I don't have a choice.
Fool!
Hey, thanks. Sorry, lady, but your guy was like really angry.
Now.
Hey, but look at it on the bright side. You're single now.
Ah, yes. Thank you. A million times, thank you. We will clean up this city after all. In fact, before we gather the final items for the ritual of cleansing, I have an important mission for you. One that will begin the purge at once. It has come to my attention that certain poor people are forced to walk the streets, selling their flesh in the most sinful way. Bring me one such lost soul that I may show her the error of her ways.
Okay. I wonder if bringing a guy will. Let me just test this. I've never tested this.
Ooh, what's going to happen now?
Come with me, dude.
Shops closed until tomorrow!
Oh, shut up. He doesn't like him. Sorry, he doesn't like you.
Oh,
You know, this game is a little unfair. I mean, imagine if a person, let's say a female character is looking for some prostitute action, she's gonna have to get with really ugly guys. Now, look at the
Okay,
girls we
lead the
get
way.
for prostitutes. I mean, come on. They could have at least put some good-looking guys for the gals or the guys.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. This poor woman needs my full attention. Now, if you'll just leave us alone, I'll call you when you're needed again.
Okay. La 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 la. He's gonna save a town with a prostitute and wine and a mouton and the mouton and the pie. Yeah.
So, you're Toby's latest patsy, are ya?
Gee, now I'm being called.
That
Can't pick up
swine
the
always
phone
gets
now.
an outsider to do his dirty business using some scam. What was it this time? The temple thing again? I bet he reeled you in by talking to some fake brother or sister about how to clean up this town. You ask me, you ought to get rid of that swindler. Scare him out of town or cut his head off, I don't care. Plenty of people round here will thank you for it. And you've got no guards to worry about.
Oh no! I was fooled.
What? Go away! I won't ask you again. Get lost! Look, I said... Oh, it's you. I'm not quite finished here. Why don't you go and find, let me see. What else do I want?
In the name of justice, I shall kill you.
No, please.
I win.
No! Yes! Yes!
Yippee!
Well, that was Toby for you. A little evil there, but whatever. Alright, I'll see you guys on the next one.
I've got to make
Bye-bye.
enough dollars from a drinking.